Okay, welcome everyone to a special episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yoda Man on the boards. And once again, I'm joined for commentary by Derek. Hey, Derek, how's it going tonight?
Doing all right?
All right, so we've got coverage from the Nova U.S. National Championships that Ketricel was kind enough to record some games and offer to let Derek and I here at Yoda's Hut do some commentary for him. So we're going to start here with the entire first round of Swiss match between Ketricel, Nate, who's on the right here, and Shane, who is on the left. In this game one, Nate is playing Dark Side, and he's using the Expendable Allies affiliation. That is the Sith Scum one with 2 resources, and his objectives are 2 Fall of the Jedi, 2 Emperor's Web, 2 All Out Brawl, 2 Behind the Black Sun, 1 Plan of the Prophetess, and 1 Hunter for Hire. And Shane is playing light side in this. He's just going regular Jedi affiliation, but he does have 2 different affiliations in his deck. He's got 2 of Hidden from the Empire, that's Vima, 2 May the Force be with you, 2 Planning the Attack, 2 Haunting the Empire, 1 Alderaan's Promise, and 1 Explosives Artist. So some pretty interesting deck lists just to get started here in the first game as we're going. I like his it's got some interesting card sleeves there too as I'm looking at Shane's on the left here.
I was trying to figure out what those are.
Yeah, first it looked like it's like the head of a panda but turned upside down, but maybe that's not what it is.
Oh yeah, I guess if I turn my head around, I can see that.
Yeah, that's probably not what it is, but I thought that's what it was. It's Poe from Kung Fu Panda just hanging upside down or something.
Maybe.
So.
Got me.
So Nate Ketricel, he's from down here in North Carolina, the other side of the state from where I live. We've been at a couple tournaments, although we've never actually played each other in a tournament. We've never been matched up. We were at the recent regional that back in February that he won, and then a store championship a few years ago that I won. He was at. So he's a real good player. He's finished top 16 in Worlds and at Gen Con several times. Must say I don't really know Shane, so I'm sorry about that. If you're on the board, Shane, let us know who you are. And we'll see what we got here. It looks like they're flipping up objectives. They're at the top. It might be a little harder to see, but I think it looked like Nate flipped up Behind the Black Sun, maybe. I think Hunter for Hire, and I can't tell the other one, but it looks like it's probably Sith. And there's a Dark Temple to start with.
I can't quite make out that bottom one. I'm not recognizing the image.
I wonder if it's an alternate art one.
Maybe.
And he's playing Atlantic Lackey and committing to the Force. And it's a little hard to see Shane's objectives where they are too, but it looks like he's got, I would say that's probably Haunting the Empire. I think May the Force be with you in the middle. The bottom one I'm getting a glare on, so maybe if you can see it, let me know, but it looks a little bit tough to see right now.
Pitch Hidden from the Shadows.
Whatever it is has 2 resources. Maybe he's got 2 Hunting the Empires there. Or Alderaan's Promise. Must be one of those because he put 2 resources out. And he's paying 4 for Dodonna. That's not too bad. And there's a nudge, so the dial will go back down to 0. He's got a couple resources left open with that Hun in the Empire there. And I think he is putting, I'm trying to remember the name of that. Is that Misdirection or something like that? It's the thing from Alderaan's Promise, I'm almost positive.
Yeah. I think it basically requires you to attack all other objectives before you attack that one.
Right. So he is going to send Dodonna in here after something. And Nate's going to block with the Lackey.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wonder if that objective is an alternate art Emperor's Web or something like that.
Yeah, I really don't recognize that objective.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Fall, Web, and Prophetess on the Sith side. Unless it's
I was thinking, to me, it looked something like Thunder Flare, Deploy the Fleet, but he's not playing Navy.
No, it looks like he twisted away in Echoes there.
Yeah.
So Shane's got 2 in, Nate's got 1 in. And he's got a Heat It looks like Nate's going to actually win that edge battle. He's going to heat Dodonna and use the lackey, I guess, to lock down the nudge just so he can't get a free swing. And let Dodonna swing for one and get a damage on the objective, I guess.
Well, he's keeping force by doing it that way.
Yeah. No, he's got May of the Force. Yeah.
He's got May of the Force, yeah.
Right.
So
unless he's got a trick, he's going to commit Dodonna here. So Nate kept his resources there, but I thought maybe he had a lightning or something. Oh, yeah. Hunter for Hire. Hunter for Hire is going to trigger and do a damage since Shane actually won that by 2. So Dodonna's got a second damage on him. I said, hopefully we can figure out what that objective is there. I said, it must be some alternate art thing. I can't imagine it's behind the Black Sun or All Out Brawl, so it's got to be one of those Sith things. Yeah, he just played a Sith library.
Yeah, it's got to be a Sith one.
Yeah, isn't there alternate art for basically everything in Emperor's Web? That's what I was guessing it was.
Yeah, but I don't know that they did all. I haven't seen all art for the web itself yet. I don't know if they did that yet.
Yeah.
I know the entire rest of the pod has alt art except for the choke because they have the alt art for the choke in the Vader set.
Right. So there is a Bane who can shoot at things that are committed to the Force.
Yeah, he'll make short work of Dodonna.
Yeah. The dial went up to 1 there since Shane took balance back. And Nate should still have a couple resources, so let's see what
I wonder why he put the Alderaan's Promise in there. If there's a specific card or reason, something he was using it for.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was to keep things from attacking. May the Force be with you. All right, so it looks like Nate let him Shane keep balance, so he could trigger Hunter for Hire and kill Dodonna.
Yeah,
and that's a pro play there. That's why Nate finishes in top 16 and stuff all the time. I probably wouldn't have thought of that. My instinct would have been take the Force back, but I don't usually play Hunter for Hire, so that might be part of why I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, I don't use it too much myself either. I know how good that pod is. I usually find other stuff that I'd rather play.
Yeah, exactly.
He did, however, I noticed he had single focused the temple and then changed it to a double.
Right.
But now he wasn't able to remove a token, so he's got 3 resources that are open. I assume for a reason. He's probably either got Force Lightning or Deadly Sight right now.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yes.
And it looks like we got a resource coming out for Shane there. And there's Yoda. Yoda's always good. Although he only has 1 gun right now, so he's not quite as scary.
Yeah. He still takes Force.
Yeah, he doesn't have to commit to keep Force, so it looks like Shane learned from the first time he doesn't want to get hit with Hunter for Hire again. He's just going to leave things there. And the dial will only go up to 2. It looks like Nate discarded something like Entangled, or is that what that's called? I'm trying to remember what that thing's called. The one that...
that worthless card in All Out Brawl.
Right, it makes somebody else shoot first. It looked like it'd be good, but it just doesn't time right.
The only advantage is you get to draw a card when you do it, too.
And there is Palpatine, so that's going to certainly help Nate's cause here. He might actually want to commit Palpatine at some point.
Yeah.
Although he'll get balance back just from the lackey anyway. Yeah. It's still awesome that, Corset Palpatine is still really good.
Yeah.
Nate took off the resource from Dark Temple because he got balance back with the lackey. And he's not committing Palpatine. Pretty smart move there, since if he did, Palpatine could get seeds. So.
Yeah, but now he's going to start getting plinked from not having the Force.
Yeah, that's true. But he's probably thinking if
he took it back with the lackey, but
right. There's another nudge, so I'll go back down to 1. Looked like Shane's doing the same thing I thought when I first got that dial. It turns the opposite way of the regular dial. Like you start turning it, that's not what it does.
Yep. I got used to that dial, and now I've got the other one, the new the Death Star one, the acrylic version of it, and I
Right.
think if it turns the right way, and that always messes me up now because now I'm used to turning it the wrong way.
Yeah. They got it in a great position for us to see the dial, though. I will say that. So thanks to Nate for setting that up, so we know where the dial is in this game. So Nate's got a pretty good board here that Shane's gonna have to try to get through.
Yeah, he's got the 2 nudges there, but I mean, you've got 4 chokes in the deck, right? Because he's running Core Vader as well, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got 2
so
Core
I
Vader
mean,
and 2 tricks. He's
those
got
are
a lot
not
of damage.
yeah, those are not necessarily as good as, or you're not as far away from the dial as is what I was trying to say, from the dial
Right.
being up higher.
Yeah, he's actually got 6 heats in this deck. Now that I'm looking
Yeah.
at it.
This deck reminds me a lot of one I used to run a long time ago, back when
Yeah.
there was far fewer pods available. But I was running Vader, Palpatine, Saris, and I think I also had Guri and all I brought. I think the only difference is I also had Arden was my remaining pods in some combination for those. But this was long before Bane came out.
Right. And Bane's
So,
the only thing in there that's even sort of new. And that's not even that new anymore. I mean,
yep.
there's a lot of classic stuff in there, and Core Vader, Core Palpatine. All right, so it looks like he's attacking with Yoda with his one gun at what we think is Emperor's Web. Sorry, we don't recognize that Alt-R card because neither one of us have it.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like he passed, and there's a well-equipped, so that's going to let Shane take a token off of May the Force be with you if he wants to, so he's got some more resources.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a clever play. So because he's going to drop in Guri since Shane won by 2, and he's going to shoot Yoda for 2, and then choke Yoda before Yoda can strike. And Palpatine's probably going to lock everything down. Well, actually, he's got 2 tactics, so he's going to lock and nudge down. And I can't tell if that was Tana 4 maybe or something. I saw he played 4 for it.
It could be.
And there's a Yoda. You seek Yoda to get the dial up to 2, but he'll get his Yoda back. Well, a new Yoda, I should say. Yeah, I really can't see, or unless it's I mean, he's got Han and the Empire in there too, so I guess it's possible it's Ghost or something. I saw he played 4 for it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
it could be either.
It might be Ghost because I think
Tandem I know only has 3. It has 3 blast icons.
Right, but I thought it was. I think it cost 5 actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he only paid 4, so.
So it's probably Ghost.
Yeah, again, just the glare is coming off, I guess, from just the way the camera's angled there. Right at that one, though, we can't really tell what it is.
Yeah, I know Bail Organa's in this set, too, and he costs 3.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not Bail. It looked like a ship when he put it down. And when he slid it over, I couldn't tell what was going on.
Yeah, I didn't get a good look at it.
So I gotta wonder is he gonna bother attack with his other Yoda? He sure is. And Bane's gonna get in the way. Now Nate can't do another choke, but if he's got heats, it may not matter. There is a heat. He's gonna win edge, and he's gonna kill Yoda.
He's killing Yoda twice in one turn.
And Shane had pitched Hera in there. Yeah, so I guess yeah, that is Ghost, isn't it?
Yeah, now I can see.
Yeah, now he moved it up.
Definitely Ghost.
So if he commits, he's going to commit and only win by 1, so that doesn't trigger Hunter for hire, right?
Right, it's got to be by 2.
By 2.
That seems like such a little thing, but I've found when playing against it, it's a lot harder to get that exact number of committed icons so that Hunter for hire doesn't trigger on you.
Right. So there is a dial going to 3, but it still seems like Nate's in pretty good shape here in this game, looking at this. So I think Shane's only got, he doesn't have too many cards in his hand either if Nate wants to go in and try to either get some damage or just lock some stuff down.
Yeah, I mean, there's only Ghost.
He's not playing anything. He's just sending Bane in after the Haunting the Empire.
Yeah, he might have a bunch of events. He doesn't really need to play anything bigger on the board.
Right, now, Ghost has 4 health, so unless he's got a trick, he's not going to be able to shoot Ghost with Bane. He can only get 3 damage on it. Of course, that's not bad. It's just...
No, then he's just heat bait.
Right. He might just... Maybe he's going to shoot a nudge to bump the dial up. Or actually, I guess he can't because it's not committed. Unless he plays an Echoes and commits something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you try to block here or not. Oh, there we go. Armed to the teeth. That will give him his 4th gun. That'll work.
Yeah, that's such a mean trick. I love that card.
Yeah, that pairs pretty well with Bane there. Something like that.
I did that once with, I had All Out Brawl out, and so I had +1 gun, and I had Palpatine get it blocked by Chewie with Heart of the Wookiee. You know, the reacting Chewie that does double damage.
Looks like he just choked a nudge, so the dial went to 4.
Yeah.
And
I turned Palpatine into 6 guns and one-shot the Chewie.
Yeah, so Nate ended up just getting 1 damage on the objective since he had turned all Bane stuff to guns. He just got the unopposed, but I don't think he cares. And he's still got the lackey sitting there holding the 4th with his 1 damage on him and not committing anybody else.
Yeah.
He's got so many resources. Surely he must have some of this removal in his hands, I gotta think. Or he's just stuck with stuff he couldn't play, like he had another another Palpatine or something like that.
Well, he could also have something like, what's his name? The blow-up guy. The guy that wipes the board.
Oh, Zeka. Yeah.
Zeka, that's right. Because we know he's in the deck. He might be holding him and just doesn't want to put him down, obviously, because then there's a chance he gets blown up and he would lose all his stuff.
Yeah, that's true, too. And that's the Alderaanian Artist for free. With 3 pips and 2 health.
I always liked that card when that set was new, just because it was so... You know, getting a cheap 0-cost guy with 3 pips for Rebels was pretty unusual at that point.
Yeah, so we got a Rebel Tactician there. It looks like he's going to go ahead and commit the Alderaanian Artist and take balance back, so the dial should just go to 5 here. And he's saved some resources too, so either doesn't have much to play or he's holding out for something.
Well, he's lost a fair amount of good units. We saw he pitched at least 1 Hera. He's lost Ghost. He lost both Yodas.
Yeah.
He lost a Dodonna. He might be running out of tricks here.
That's a good point. What's he got? It looks like he's got an action here. What's he going to do? He is going to play Harassment. So make whatever he pays cost 1 more.
Yeah. Makes your first unit cost 1 extra.
Yeah. Looks like Nate's got quite a few resources, so he may not have cared there.
We haven't really seen anything from the Vima set.
There is Saris for 5, and he gets to drop in Vima for free there.
Ah, there we go.
So that's something. It's got shielding. Yeah, Vima's actually not that awful of a unit, even though she's not elite.
Oh, no, Vima's a decent unit.
Yeah, especially when you can play her for free.
Yeah, free's a good price.
Yep. And look at Saris hitting the board. The much maligned Saris that gets harassed on the card game DB boards all the time, although I think Greedo Shot First likes to defend Saris. I don't think Saris is as bad as people make her out to be. I don't either. I think she's definitely not good, but she's not as
There have been definitely worse cards printed.
Yeah, I mean, I think the key is you want to try to have some kind of protector out if you got her on the board, and then that helps. I mean,
That's her biggest flaw, is that she has
right,
2 health. She either needed 3 health or she needed to be only 3 cost, probably.
right. Or if even if she had a third pip, it would at least make it seem a little more worth it.
Yeah, but the fact is, her objective and the other 4 cards in the set are all good.
Yeah,
The other unit is not great, but he's good at the right time too.
right.
So, but then the rest of the pod is just amazing.
So he's going to commit Saris, and Saris's ability lets you commit a unit of your opponent. So he's got Vima committed now, which is pretty good since Vima isn't elite.
Yep.
And that's going to make it fodder for some of the tricks that
Mm-hmm.
you could potentially do, like a Seeds. And he committed Palpatine too. So Nate's definitely trying to hold force here now. He doesn't really
That
care about Hunter for Hire at this point, I wouldn't think.
that objective we kept wondering about, that wasn't planned for Prophetess, was it?
I don't. Well, unless there's an alternate art version of it.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what the image was.
It
We
must
saw it
not
so
be
briefly.
because it must not have been because then Shane wouldn't have been able to take balance some of those times because he would have been losing pips.
Yeah.
So there is the Massassi Temple War Room for some more resources,
Mm-hmm.
and Vima is getting what the heck's that thing called? I know that's the he's hiding there. It's a thing that won't let you keeps you from being able to target the card
Hidden in the shadows.
in the shadows. Thank you.
Yeah, that was the card that he also pitched in his opening
Right.
drop there. Because that set comes with 2 of those, so he's got 4 in the deck. He's got that plus Vima plus a terrible second unit. I'm drawing a blank on what the 5th card is off the top of my head.
So he just put something else on.
I think it's the harassment.
No, on one of the objectives. I couldn't tell what that was. I mean, now.
Yeah, I was talking about the 5th card I meant.
Oh, yeah. He's also got explosives artist, so I guess maybe one of those things might be a custom paint job, or it could be the improvised defenses or whatever, explosives.
Okay.
Because he wouldn't have that misdirection thing. I'm almost
Yeah,
positive the first thing he played was misdirection, but
we haven't seen anything from explosives artists actually yet this game.
Yeah, he's only got one. Oh well, he did play the well equipped. That was an explosives artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it looks like Vima's going in. He's going to block with Bane and Saris. So they both put 3 in. Let's see. There is that a couple heats and a Seeds, and then looks like there's is that 2 Seeds on Shane's side also.
Those seeds for everyone.
That's a lot of fake cards there. Yeah. So Seeds in Palpatine and Saris, yeah. And Vima's gonna get to actually not get to shoot because Bane's got 3 guns now.
Yep.
So Bane should be able to kill Vima here. Are they backing up?
Yeah, if that's the case, then maybe you focus Bane instead of Palpatine, let Vima swing, and then you can focus. Or no, you can't. That was because of the seeds. Never mind.
Yeah, I guess he's still Shane must still be thinking if he wanted to change his mind about Seeds, but he's not. So Bane is going to kill Vima here.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3 guns potentially plus a heats in your deck. That's a pretty good unit.
Yep.
And
well, you can imagine if All Out Brawl was on the table.
Yeah, it'd just be nuts.
I always loved having that out when I had Guri in my hand.
Alright, he's going to commit stuff, take balance, except I think he's going to win then by too much. He's going to Force Lightning the Alderaanian Artist. And then he'll only win by 1, so Hunter for Hire won't trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I
he
went to
also
6.
he spent a lot of his cards now, so that he doesn't have much of an edge. And if he wants to attack here,
There is a Royal Guard. And there is another Royal Guard. See, Saris isn't bad then. Heck, now Zeka's not bad because you can protect Zeka if you need to.
Yeah, unless they, I don't think there's a direct kill card in light side that will take him out. Right
No,
now.
I don't think so. It's like Bane's going in and Shane's gonna block with the nudge. He's got edge 1 there with Bane, so I guess Shane was out of cards, so he's just gonna kill the nudge, dial go to 7, and he'll get a couple damage on whatever that is at the bottom that we're not sure if it's haunting the Empire or Alderin's Promise. Is one of those things that actually has 2 resources. And now he's going to choke the Rebel Tactician, so he is definitely controlling Shane's board here. Nate is in kind of complete control of this game. That's what Sith control can do when you got the Scum stuff to help supplement it.
Mm-hmm.
It can make for a long day for the light side. So this Nate's probably pretty close to, depending on what happens here. I think he maybe need like 1 more blast. I know he should have enough blast that he could win. The way he spread the damage around.
If he can keep the Force, he can get the dial to 9, and then he should be able to take out those 2. There's another ghost.
Yep.
Because I think Palpatine could kill the bottom one.
Yeah.
Bane has 1 blast. You still need 2 more. You'd have 1 from Sarah. So yeah, he probably needs 1 more. Assuming he gets unopposed twice.
Right. Well, and he should. Well, I don't. Maybe he's got some trick here, but I was gonna say, I think 1 more blast should do it. And there's Vader, so that's probably gonna do it. Because you could send Saris in after. Oh, I guess you can't because you can't attack May the Force. That's right.
May the Force has to be the final attack if you do it, so he can't send just a distraction attack.
Yeah, that's right.
Although he could with Vader, because I think they gave him enough grace now that where he could send Saris at, say, the top and just not blow it up, because Palpatine and Vader could take out the middle.
Right.
And Bane and Saris could take out the bottom.
Yeah, or the lackey or whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's more a matter of does he want to just finish it off now, or does he want to give him a chance? So Nate's not attacking. Maybe he's worried with all those resources over there. There's some trick. If he can just hold balance and get the dial to up to 11, he'll only need to get 1 here. And what did he put on Vader? Did he give Vader like was it a vibra knife or is it one of the?
It could have been his lightsaber.
I can't tell. So, but both Royal Guards out to protect. That's going to be tough to chew through. There is Tantive 4.
I'm trying to remember. I know that has a come into play effect. It's like look at your top 5 cards for something Rebel, I think.
Right. Yeah, that sounds right.
Maybe a Rebel character.
I think that sounds right.
And I don't remember if it says put it into play or put it into your hand or what it does.
It's probably hand.
Yeah, I think it's hand.
He's taking Phantom there. Guess we'll see if it's player hand in a second if he pays for it.
No.
Because he put it on the table. He needed Phantom before, when all his units were getting taken out.
Yeah, it looks like he put it in his hand, so.
Yeah. I don't know what else he might have in his hand that would be better to play than Phantom, unless he's got maybe Sabine or something.
Mm.
This game is just not broken well for Shane here. He's going to play Phantom. Nate got off to such a fast start, with building his board so quickly. And Dial's just going to go up to 11. Shane's not going to attack, and I got to think that's pretty much going to do it, probably, I would think.
Yeah.
And just send everybody in after that bottom objective.
Yeah, I mean, he's got enough black damage to do it, but in theory, he could also just sit there, and there's nothing that he really has to worry about either. He's only taking 2 damage all game on his objectives.
Yeah, there's a Dark Side Apprentice. More cheap blast.
Yeah.
So I would think that so Shane's basically got the potential for 1 tactics with Phantom. I'm pretty sure he used both of his seeds, so there is not going to be a lot that he could do here. So what's Nate going to do? He's going to play it cautious, or he's going to throw everybody in?
What did he play?
The only thing he played was Dark Side Apprentice, but it looks like he's looks like he's going to send Bane and Vader in after something. It's interesting.
Well, if he's got an Echoes, he can commit and then kill. If Vader has his saber, he's got targeted strike. Bane could take something out as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Phantom can't really protect anything that's down. So Shane's going to block with Ghost and Phantom. Bane's got Edge 1. So I wonder how good an edge hand Shane has here. Got 3 cards in each, Derek. And looks like Nate's going to have 6. Did he twist or something?
It looks like it.
I think he did.
There's a twist with a couple resource cards.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
He's got 3. Nate's still going to win edge, and that's going to be game. So.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot Phantom. Get 2 damage on the objective. And that'll do it. So maybe it was Haunting the Empire. Now I can tell it is another Haunting the Empire. We knew it was something with 2 resources there. So Nate wins game 1 here of this first round at the Nova Open, or U.S. National Championships at Nova. So he's got 3 points there. I think they were playing 4 rounds of Swiss, if I remember right. I think they said there were 16 people here, so not a humongous tournament, but still. A lot of top players showed up there from what I remember seeing the list of who was attending. And we're going to actually keep the video going here. They didn't separate the games, so we're going to go right into game 2 in a second where they switch sides.
Yeah, do you have those deck lists?
Yeah, I do. Give me 1 second and I will pull them up and we'll see what they got going here.
We might as well roll those off while we're waiting for them to shuffle.
Yeah, so as we're switching here, so Nate's going to go on the light side. And again, Nate, he goes by Ketricel on the boards. Everybody seems to know who Ketricel is. On the light side, he's using the no questions asked affiliation. That's the Jedi Smuggler one with 2 resources. He's got 2 Asteroid Sanctuary, 2 May the Force Be With You, 2 Last Warrior. He's got 1 of each Luke, Core Luke, and Hero's Trial Luke. So he's got Hero's Journey and Hero's Trial. He's got Watchers in the Wasteland. And he's got Along the Gamma Run. That's a pretty solid deck list looking at that right there. Yep. And then Shane has a Navy deck list that's kind of a bit interesting. It's Navy fighters, but he's got a kind of a trick pod in here that you might not expect. He's got 2 superior numbers, so he had to run 8 Navy, 2 Empire's Elite, 2 Phantoms of Imdar, 2 Cloud Cover, 1 Defending the Trench, and then he has snuck in 1 Hunter's Flight. So I guess with a stay on target, he might sneak in a Boba Fett somewhere and capture something, even if he doesn't end up getting a Hunter's Flight out. So that's a very interesting deck list there on the fighter side, with only 1 Scum fighter pod out of the 10. So
yeah, well, he's not going to be able to play like Slave 1 or his resource or whatever if he doesn't draw his 1 slave, his 1 pod there. So that seems risky. Huh.
Wow. So we'll see how this game goes here. So it's kind of neat to see that Nate was using a couple of the new affiliation cards, but he was using the ones with 2 resources. It seems like a lot of people when I've played online or just hearing more people talk about doing the 7-card reserve. But I can see why you'd want to use these things here, especially with with the decks he's using. I mean, having the 2 resources on his dark side deck meant a little quicker to potentially get Palpatine out, or even you could get a first turn Vader guaranteed. And with his light side deck, he could guarantee a first turn Falcon. So it looks like he actually hit that Hunter's Flight there.
Yeah, with the exception of Palpatine and something like a Freeholder or whatever, there's really nothing in the game that costs more than 5.
Right.
Or Executor. So playing that 2 basically means your entire deck is in play on turn 1, except for those couple key cards.
Yeah. Yes.
So it is better than people give it credit for. I haven't seen many people using it. I've seen more of I haven't tried it yet. I've tried the other 2. I've used the 7/7 for the reserve and the one that removes the extra focus token. Also, I have, but I haven't tried the 2 resource ones yet.
Yeah. All right, so I'm trying to figure out what he's got. Definitely has Hunter's Flight. The middle one is something with 2 resources, which means it's either Cloud Cover unless it's Defending the Trench. And is the top one Empire's Elite probably?
Yeah, it's Empire's Elite, and I think that is Defending the Trench, just because I can't make out the image, but what I can see in the corner there is completely black, and I know that image is just a little picture of Vader's tie at the bottom in the middle.
All right, so he played Obsidian 2, and then I think he put the Precision Flying thing that gives it Edge 2 on there, and he put somebody on it, but I can't tell what pilot he put on there.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah, he kind of snuck it on underneath. And Nate looks like he started Last Warrior, Asteroid Sanctuary, and Heroes Trial, so he didn't get May the Force Be With You.
Mm-hmm.
But Shane is not going to commit, so Nate's going to get to do a damage to Empire's Elite, it looks like. Yeah, I think that's the one you'd want to hit personally. Get that thing off that can bounce pilots back.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And paying 4 for something. There's Luke. And there's a nudge, so the dial will go back to 0. And there's another nudge, so the dial can't go to -1. It will just stay at 0. Now, I don't think Nate's going to be able to get lightsaber shenanigans going here.
Not this turn, but it won't be long before we just start plinking off TIE fighters here.
Yeah, so he's going to go in with Luke at something. So let's see what she's going to go after here.
Now, is that the Obsidian Leader or Obsidian 2?
I think that's Obsidian 2.
Does it have an ability? Or
is that the one, does it give a gun or something? I'm trying to remember. I liked playing Cloud Cover when it first came out, and I played it a few times, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I know the Obsidian Leader gets, protect all other units gain, protect him.
Right. Let's see. Obsidian 2, while it's piloted, you double its unit damage icons.
Yeah, so he gets extra damage. So it looks like he didn't block with
No,
it.
he didn't block. He's going to commit the nudge just to help keep balance. That'll just go to 1. And maybe that's a pilot. I was trying to think. Maybe it's like.
I know there's a pilot that gives like an extra gun. I know there's also one where you get to, like, if they survive as a defender, you get to remove a focus token.
Right. It might be the HAL runner, the one that's each fighter you control gets a gun.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if that's what's on there, because I think he paid 2 for it, and she costs 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there is a Phantom. And who did he put on the Phantom? Can't tell what. Is that it's the other one in there, the Night Beast, I think.
I think, yeah. It's not Baron Fell.
No. I think it's Night Beast. And Night Beast, I got it kind of looking at it here, is after it survives an engagement as a defender, you can remove a token from it.
Yeah. The pilot has 2 guns, it looks like,
right.
And it costs 2. The other one I can't make out. It looks like I just see a black blast.
Right, that's why I think it's the HAL runner, because she has a black blast on her.
Yeah. I have no idea what that other thing
is. That another?
You said it was precision flying.
I thought that might have been what it was, but maybe it wasn't.
It could be a second precision flying there also.
Oh, is that not? Maybe that isn't a Phantom. Is that the TIE Interceptor now that I'm looking at it?
Oh, yeah, that's the Interceptor.
Yeah, sorry about that from earlier.
Yeah, no, the Phantom's the one that doesn't get damage. You can't focus until he's already swung or something like that. I'm trying to remember him. It's been a while since I've played TIEs.
Right, yeah, me too. Yeah, the Phantom, definitely you can't do that. I said I was trying to just think if there was some other enhancement that I'm forgetting. There is an enhancement in the Phantom set. I think that's the one that gives a gun or something. Right, there's enhanced cannon.
Laser cannon.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's what that is or if it's a precision flying.
I think it's precision, just because I don't see.
Yeah, you don't
see
in
the text.
Right. That's what I was thinking it was, except, the Edge is nice, except you need some tactics to deal with some of these big units. And Nate's also just put down Yoda in Hired Hands, as we've been talking about some of these cards we haven't seen in a while. And Hired Hands is going in after something.
That's still an amazing unit.
Yes, it is. Even though Moment of Triumph can get rid of it pretty easily, but not till after it's already attacked, usually. So I'm not sure what Nate's attacking here with the Hired Hands, but.
Well, I think he's got 3 damage on the bottom, so I would assume that would be where he would go, because he could finish it off.
Yep. And he's going to block with the Interceptor there, which gets icons, based on what's the icons on it, too.
Well, for force struggle, yeah.
Right, yeah. Again, so we're thinking that's precision flying, so he has edge 2, but we're not completely sure.
Yeah. At least we figured the pilot's out.
Right now. Yeah. So what did we say? I'm trying to remember what that pilot does again. What the bonus is.
Well, one of them gives an extra gun. The other one, unfocused if you survive the end of combat.
Right. That's right. He's the one that gives there's a heat. So I think that Hired Hands is going to die here, but his Interceptor is going to be locked down unless he can get Fell out.
Yeah, because he had the extra gun because of that pilot.
Oh, that's true.
The heat was enough to finish him.
He got to take a focus token off because of the pilot, because he survived. So Luke is going after Empire's Elite. And he's going to get more damage in, it looks like. And what is he doing there? Can't see what that card is.
I cannot either.
What was that?
Is that the one that lets you like bring a guy into the combat?
I don't
Fighters
think so.
fly in or something like that. It's like add a fighter.
Oh yeah, maybe it is, but
I thought you had to have a defender in there ahead of time to do that, though.
yeah, I thought so too.
Maybe not. Because it looks like he did that after Luke struck and then killed Luke.
Right, that is. Yeah, it's fighters coming in during engagement of target non-participating ready fighter you control is now participating. So it's like he could pull it in after he struck to block the unopposed, I guess is what he did.
Well, no, he brought him in after Luke struck, so he didn't do any damage.
Well, yeah, that too. Right.
Yeah, but Luke died, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, I guess he did with that.
Yeah.
With the extra guns and stuff, so.
Yeah, he must have done it that way because he knew he couldn't win Edge, so he waited to let Luke swing first and then brought him in.
Yeah. So Yoda struck 2 and got 2 damage on that middle objective, which, if that's defending the trench, I'm not sure what the point was, but.
Well, would it be to put another focus token out there? Because
Yeah,
we still
I
got
guess
the
so.
one guy locked down there.
Yeah, that's true, but it feels like a little bit of wasted damage if that's defending the trench. Could just leave Yoda back on defense in that case.
Yeah.
So Dial's still only at 2 because of those nudges. And I'm not sure there's much in the way of Shane's deck to deal with that nudge other than getting a Boba.
No, there's a couple.
Something.
There's the Obsidian Leader is targeted strike. I think.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he does have the one target strike unit. And there is.
He's not running defense protocol, right?
No, he's not.
Okay. Who did he just play there?
I cannot tell.
I cannot either.
It's darn glare.
Yeah, we're at a bad angle for the glare here on this
one. Whatever it was, he just gave it something else.
Okay.
And he's going to actually take balance back. I guess I missed Nate put out the improvised defenses too on
Yeah, that happened a couple turns ago.
Got a resource there. So it looks like it's just a matter of time before Nate can kind of punch through here with a big unit. It looks like 5. Is he playing Falcon or Obi? There's the Falcon. That's still a pretty darn good unit too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
double focused his thing, so he must be. He's got one more resource he's planning to do something with.
Yeah, what could he do with that one resource? Looking at his.
Well, he can play enhancements mid.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he's got Hero's Trial. Yeah, it must. I bet it's that.
So he could throw on a lightsaber on Yoda or something like that.
Yeah. Looks like he is. Sending in the Falcon. Now, whatever that unit is it's defending has the thing that gives the extra gun. I just can't tell what.
Yeah, I can make out the laser cannon now, I think.
That's when sometimes when these enhancements go down so fast you can't really tell exactly what they are there.
Yeah.
I mean, Falcon's got 2 bombs. I gotta think he should hopefully be able to get this shot off here. He might have twisted. Although he's only got Nate's got the 2 twists in his deck, so.
Mm-hmm.
No, he played a well-equipped in the freelance slicer. And it looks like he pitched quite a bit there.
He pitched Baron Fell. I couldn't see what the other two
Yeah.
cards
He's
were.
going to put in Zeb before Shane can strike, because I guess Shane was going to be able to kill Falcon.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a phantom, because he just focused Zeb.
Probably.
No, he's going to focus Yoda instead. That may not have been the right move there. I think Zeb's about to go to town with a bow rifle. I have a feeling that's why Nate saved that resource. He knew he was going to put in Zeb, and there was probably a bow rifle either in discard or in, somehow.
Now, I always get these backwards. Is it the targeted strike or the extra gun that Zeb has? Which one is based on your enhancements, and which one is your opponent discarding?
That is... I'm drawing a blank right now. Why'd you ask me that, Derek?
Because I knew you would draw a blank.
Right, yeah, that one.
Because he doesn't have any cards to discard, so he can't prevent that. But then he has, with all the pilots, he obviously has the most enhancements. So
right.
Zeb is getting one of those two things, but we don't know which one.
I feel like targeted strike's the enhancement thing.
Okay.
And that you get the extra gun unless they discard. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah, so he doesn't have targeted strike then, which is why nothing got killed there.
But he got more damage on what must be defending the trench.
Yeah. And well, again, the dial's still only at 3.
Yeah, that's just brutal. It really is. And he's only got, 4 resources to play with, too.
Yeah, because I think he's got 3 damage on the top and bottom objective and 6 on the middle, it looks like.
Yeah. And so, I mean, he's got, I guess the 3 pilot enhancements, but that's it for resources in this deck. Unless you count the Hot Pocket.
Yeah, Hot Pocket, although he usually just gets you free stuff anyway, though.
Right. And that is Obsidian Leader, I guess.
Yep, that's the leader. He can take out the nudges.
Yeah, he sure can. Can't hurt there with the nudges.
And you'll never kill him because every other fighter has Protect Obsidian Leader.
Right. Yeah, he's a pretty tough one there to deal with.
Yeah, all you can do is
as long as he's piloted. Yeah, he's got to be piloted to get the Protect, but...
That's true.
I assume he's probably got a way to do it. So Shane's built a board. The question is it really going to be enough here? He has to have tactics to try to lock stuff down. The dial's only at 3, even if he somehow went to town and blew up all 3 of Nate's objectives.
Well, the thing is, he's got the extra guns because of the one pilot that's out there, but he needs to win edge. Now, if he's got a fewer precision flyings out there, that's not impossible.
Yeah, so he's going to shoot the nudge. That'll actually get the dial to 4 with Obsidian, but he didn't drop a pilot in there. I was kind of thinking he might. And he got a couple damage on Asteroid Sanctuary.
I wonder why you attacked that. That one's going to take longer to kill anyway.
It's like he's going to take balance back. And let's see what Nate can do here. He's basically, 4, 5, 6 damage away from winning.
Yeah.
Bow rifle with unequipped well-equipped can do some work, but he's only got 4 resources since he double focused the affiliation card last time.
Yeah, the thing is he really can't eliminate any of those defending fighters.
Right.
And when we're figuring there's a lot of precision flying out there, probably at least 2 of them. So he's not going to get to swing first, and those guys have a lot of guns. It might be a little harder to get through those attacks.
Yeah, what he could use right now would be something like the speeder bike that could force him to have to block with some stuff.
Well, he would have to block with just one guy, really.
Right.
I mean, the speeder bike, you have to win edge and it goes away.
Right. But at least he could maybe pull something out. Like he might want to have to use one of the things with the edge bonus, so he could get away with only dealing with one afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to do much of that Phantom till it strikes, because it basically is immune till it strikes in an engagement. So.
Well, you can still damage it, can't you? You just can't place focus tokens on it?
No, I'm pretty sure you can't shoot it either. Well, unless it's focused.
I don't remember.
Yeah. What are these people playing these jank decks? We don't remember what's in them. Yeah, it can't be, while it's ready and participating, it can't be affected by enemy card effects or combat icons.
Oh, so it's any of them, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why they're so good. Even though they only have 2 health, they can stick around. Yeah. If you don't win edge, they're going to live, and at least you shoot something. If they do win edge, you can tactic something. They can't play as Falcon either now because he's only got 4 resources. There's 4. That's probably going to be another Luke, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh, targeted strike Luke. Okay.
Yeah, well, you said he only had 1 of each in the deck.
Yeah, that's right. So he lost the other one. And no unfinished business to pull something back here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think you swing for it here, Derek, or do you think you play it safe?
Well, like I said, I don't think you can win edge, and then after not winning edge, then you've also got the issue of, well, now all those guys have extra guns and stuff. I don't think you can attack. I think his best bet now for a while might be to take force and try and plink damage.
Yeah, looks like what he did. He committed Yoda and just took balance back. And Shane's going to still only have 4 resources here because he double focused defending the trench last time. The other thing I always got to think about when defending the trenches out there, good old Darth BS loves that. He loves the decks with I Have You Now, that especially when you got those edge bonuses, that's sort of the worst case scenario, that you get hit with an I Have You Now that you're not expecting to. When you get all this, precision flying bonus and on a unit, or if somehow you drop in Fell and all of a sudden you've got a humongous bonus and trigger that and just take out a unit that's pesky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what he really needs right now, is he needs Vader to be able to make sure that all these things can't trigger.
Right.
Because with all his edge bonuses and such, Vader on the table almost just makes it impossible to attack at all.
Right. I'm trying to think how much blast he has here. Now with that targeted strike, if he killed the nudge, Dow would go to 6, and if he blew up all 3, Shane would win.
Yeah, but he's a long way from that.
Yeah, I don't think he has quite that much blast out.
Yeah, he'd need to deal like 14 damage.
Seems a little unlikely. Well, he's going to go swing with the Phantom and the Obsidian leader, though. And he's going after improvised defenses. That's interesting, because if he blows that up, improvised defenses is going to bounce back to Nate's hand, and he'll have a 3-pip edge card.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's been going after that objective in particular.
Well, none of them are really completely scary there on the table.
Yeah. Well, why would you waste your damage on the one with less health?
Exactly.
Or more health, I mean.
I don't know if he blocked this or not. The tie has...
the Phantom doesn't have the edge bonus, so this is an edge fight.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Here.
That's right. It's got the extra gun.
Yeah, and that's the danger here, is now he blocks with Yoda, he can lock something else down, and then all of a sudden, as a defender, you've got very little to block with. So that's the danger of attacking. I think you're better off not attacking at all.
I think the
Unless
problem...
you're 100% sure you can win this edge battle.
Right. And he put 5 in. Was it 5/5 it looked like? Maybe Nate was just trying to suck some cards out there, because Yoda's going to end up dying, even if he wins Edge, because he can't shoot the Phantom. So he's going to kill the Obsidian, because he can. And then he's going to have to focus something besides the Phantom. Focus one of those things with precision flying, I would assume.
Right. Well, it's not going to matter, though, because, like, Yoda locks out whichever one of those two is the most annoying.
Right.
Yoda goes away. Now you've still got Zeb and Luke, and you've got very little that you need to do to win.
Right.
And he's got only one big guy now unfocused.
Right.
So he got rid of Yoda, he did some more damage, but now he's vulnerable. And he's going to have all 6 resources back here. I mean, one more big unit will pretty much seal it, I think.
I would think so.
So, yeah, I think attacking was the wrong move there.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think, unless you think you can win, there's no reason to attack there.
Yeah.
Try to stay back, take all your guns, and take things out with your bonuses.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's light side that's really on the clock. You know, the dial goes up, so light has to attack, but dark does not. So you could have just sat there and fought on your terms.
Exactly.
Now instead, you accomplished a little, but you weakened yourself for the counterattack, and that could probably kill you.
And there's another Falcon.
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Yeah, I mean, he's still got to win both edge battles, probably.
Well, now he only has to deal with one unit that maybe has precision flying. You know, he's got Falcon. He can probably drop something in even if he loses with Falcon. He's got 2 targeted strikers.
Right. Well, he still doesn't have the targeted strike because he doesn't have the more enhancements.
Yeah, well, Luke can do it.
Right, yeah, he's got Luke. Zeb doesn't have it right now, we're pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's switching out. He's paying for it. It looks like for Falcon. He's gonna keep a resource open again.
Yeah.
He's got another bow rifle or something.
That would be ideal for Zeb.
So he is going after defending the trench.
Yeah. Well, that's a bow rifle that's on him right now, right?
Right.
Yeah, see, that plus unopposed will do it. But if he blocks multiple people, you don't get the unopposed, so one more bow rifle would do it.
Right. So we'll see what Shane decides to do to block here. It looks like he's blocking with his 2 interceptors that don't have pilots on them, so he has no bonus there.
Yeah.
And they just pass, and he's got a seed, so he's going to seed the last defender. And draw a card. He kills something. What is he doing? He's getting the bow rifle. And then he shoots, blows up the objective. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Because that counts as 2,
right.
So he only needs 1 more, and he's tapped out.
Yeah, and then Falcon just takes out the last objective, or Luke could have. Yeah, so Nate ends up getting the sweep there over Shane. There are interesting decks that Shane was running with all that fighter stuff and trying to sneak in Boba Fett, but he didn't get him to try to capture anybody, unfortunately. And Nate had a pretty standard kind of Jedi Smuggler deck there with the 2 resources, using Yoda, Zeb, Falcon, and Gammer, one of each Luke and Obi. I mean, play the good cards, right?
Yeah, I mean, you there's so many combinations for those types of decks. There just really isn't a bad way to build it.
Right. All right. So, I mean, I think using the 2 resources objective is really good because, like you said, you can guarantee you can play that Falcon first turn if you really want to.
Yeah, it's just I'm still always. It's always scary playing the 5/5 split type things, but he does have the Zeb's objective having influence, then more or less offsets that problem.
Right. Except he's using Jedi affiliation, so it doesn't really help. That would help if it was the other way.
Yeah.
So, But still, I mean, 5-5's, you're not really that likely to get locked out at least. So.
Oh, hell, I've been locked out on 3-7 multiple times. So I'm scared even on 4-6.
Okay, fair
Let
enough,
alone
fair enough.
5-5.
Yeah, I didn't say it couldn't happen. I said it's unlikely to happen. You just must be unlucky there, Derek. So.
Oh, you have no idea what my play history is, do you?
I know some of it, but I guess I don't know all those details. All right, so you got any final thoughts about this first round match from a Swiss from the Nova U.S. Championship here before we wrap it up, Derek?
It looked like Shane had some good decks, but I think Ketricel looked like he was in control of both games pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, I said there. You know, I don't know Shane's background, but there's a reason Ketricel keeps finishing up in the top 16 at Worlds and things. He's certainly
Yeah.
one of the elite players in this game, and so not surprising to see him do too well there in that first round. All right,
Uh,
well, we're going to wrap it up for this game, but we've got lots more coverage going to be coming soon on Yoda's Hut from Nova. In the U.S. Championships, we got games from basically every round of Swiss. So there was a little bit of a mishap in one of the rounds that we won't have, but we've got a few rounds of Swiss, and then we've got games from pretty much the entire top cut all the way to the finals that will hopefully bringing you soon as Derek and I get a chance to do all the commentary for stuff. So thanks again for joining me for commentary as always, Derek. Appreciate it.
yep, anytime.